Hello, folks. It's me again. This story is about how Mayor Berkowitz, Ethan Berkowitz, the mayor of Anchorage, who's supposedly a progressive, screwed over working class people on the south side. And this has to do with the People Mover, which is the public transportation system in Anchorage. So the People Mover expanded its service in downtown and on the east side, which is awesome for people that live in those parts of town. But if you live on the south side or over in Ocean View, basically there's only People Mover service during rush hour to the south side, so to and from the south side of Anchorage. So there used to be buses that went to Huffman, the Huffman Business Park in South Anchorage, every 15 minutes. But that has changed, and they're only buses that go during rush hour. So working class Southsiders that don't drive and have to get to a job that starts at like noon, or get to a job that starts at like 1 p.m. And if you don't drive, you're out of luck, you know? So Berkowitz really screwed us on that, you know? And that, honestly, it's great that there is more service, People Mover service in Government Hill, and in, where else? In Mountain View and Muldoon, but like Southside neighborhoods, like Ocean View, Huffman, Colonial Manor, where else? Rabbit Creek, Turnagain Estates, Potter Valley. Like, we don't have no bus service. And if you don't drive, like, and you don't have a ride, and there's no People Mover, and if you have to walk, like the nearest full-time bus service station to the south side is at the Diamond Center, which is kind of on the west side of town. So imagine having to walk from Potter Valley or Bear Valley to the Diamond Center, or from Rabbit Creek to the Diamond Center, or Tideview to the Diamond Center. That's a long walk, folks. I grew up on the south side. I think I know what I'm talking about, right? That's like 6 or 7 miles, son. Like, that's crazy, right? So Berkowitz, man, really let progressives down, especially progressives from the south side that don't drive. Working class progressives, middle class progressives, man, he just really let us down, man. And that sucks, man, because, you know, there's no opportunities on the south side. Like, all the opportunities, all the jobs are in East Anchorage, West Anchorage, to a lesser extent on the lower hillside, Muldoon, Mountain View, you know, Midtown, downtown, in the city, you know. That's what I'm trying to say. But, man, there used to be bus service until last October. But then, you know, the munis kind of screwed us over. And, yeah. But I have good news, right? I have good news because there's someone named Cindy Wentworth who is trying to push the state of Alaska to have a commuter train that goes from Girdwood to Palmer, and that would serve South Anchorage neighborhoods, including Potter Valley, Rabbit Creek, Colonial Manor, and Huffman, Lower Huffman, kind of near Furrow Creek, if you know what I'm talking about. So that is the good news, and hopefully it'll go through. I'm really stoked about it. It's a great idea. Cynthia has great ideas. And, you know, we might get a lot of pushback from right-wingers, especially those that live on the Upper Hillside and in Bear Valley, because those parts of town, and the south side too, the south side, hillside, and Upper O'Malley and Bear Valley tend to be pretty right-wing, so we might get pushback from them. But it's going to benefit lower-income people and middle-class people a lot to have commuter rail, and it's a lot cheaper than having to wait around for People Mover early in the morning, or it's cheaper than taking an Uber. So, yeah, but no, Berkowitz, man, he let us down, you know. He let progressives down. He let Southsiders, progressives on the South Side, specifically lower income and middle class progressives on the South Side down. Especially those of us that don't drive with People Mover. So, and it sucks because he's a cool guy. Berkowitz is a cool guy. I grew up with his nephew, and his sister-in-law was one of my high school teachers, and I kind of know his daughter. But, you know, man, it sucks. He really screwed us over. He really did. So, yeah. And that's all for now, folks. Peace.